Hey everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with my Jingle Jangle in July Christmas series, and today I'm going to show you how I made these really cute large gift card holders. So it has a belly band, and on the belly band I created a little gift tag embellishment, which I'll show you how I put that together. And then on the inside there's a nice pocket, and it holds one of these type of gift cards. When you buy them like this, you can just slide it in. You don't have to worry about trying to get it out of the packaging, and you can use this section if you want as your greeting card. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 depending on how you want to use it. And then your belly band just slides back on. Okay, so what you're going to need is a sheet that measures 9.5 by 6. Now, take care in how you cut it. The paper comes like this, where my trees, the top of my trees are here on the bottom. So when I cut my 12 by 12, I made sure I lined it up sideways, cut my pattern 9.5, and then I cut it again at 6 inches. So that when I, like with this one, it didn't really matter because it was just snowflakes. So it didn't matter the way the paper laid. But this, it will. So now you have your trees going the correct way. But when you line it up in your scoreboard, what you want to be able to do is when you fold this up, you want your pattern facing the right way. So right now my trees are upside down. I want to make sure they're going to be facing the right way. So I want to score, let's see, my bigger section. If I face it this way, that'll be wrong. So I have to turn that around. This will be my bottom part of my pocket, and this will be the front page. Okay, so I have that right. And you're going to want to take care when you do that as well to make sure your pattern's facing the correct way. So you're going to line it up in your scoreboard at the 9.5 inch mark, and you're going to score at 3 3/4, and then again at 7.5. That'll leave you a 2-inch section, I think 2-inch section for your pocket. And both of these sections are 3 3/4. So you want to flip it around, and you're going to score at 1/4 inch. So 1/4 inch, flip it to the opposite side, line it up, and score again 1/4 inch. Okay, now before you fold it, this is your 2-inch section. We're going to keep the 2-inch section tabs, and we're going to cut these two 1/4 inch sections off. So over on this side, this is my 2-inch section. I'm just going to cut a little angle there and a little angle there to create my tab. And then I'm going to follow my score line all the way up and cut that 1/4 inch section right off. That's my score line there. Okay, you're going to flip it around, and you're going to do the same thing on this side. Follow that score line all the way up until you meet that next score line, and then cut yourself a little angle. Get that piece off and that piece. And that's just so that it's easier to fold these little 1/4 inch section tabs. So now you can fold up your score lines. Whoop. Fold this pocket up. And then you're going to want to fold this piece down. Just line it up real nice. And then what I did before I glued anything is I got my corner rounder, and I'm going to keep this folded, and I'm going to round these corners. I'm going to open it up. Going to round these. And I'm going to glue this, and then I'm going to round the bottom section. So let me get out my liquid glue. Oh, and before I glue these, apologize, I'm going to get out my 1-inch circle punch, and in this bottom pocket I'm just going to cut out a half moon in the middle there. And you want to do that before you glue it. Okay, so let me fold the tabs back down. We'll glue on that side and this side as well. Okay, we're going to fold them up and press them down. Get my rag just in case there's any glue that squirts out. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my corner rounder and I'm going to round off the bottom. Okay, so we have our gift card holder already made. We're going to set that aside, and we're going to create the belly band with the gift tag. Now, the gift tag, I used my gift tag dies. If you don't have dies, the size of my tag measures about 3 by, I would say the exact measurements are 3 and 1/16 by 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1 5/8. So you could probably just do a 3-inch tag by 1 1/2 or 1 3/4. Entirely up to you what size you do. And then I had a poinsettia die in my stash, so I created a poinsettia. And then these greens here came from a Thinlits die from Tim Holtz, and I used this one here. And then all I did was I wanted to make it a little bit smaller, so I went in with my scissors, and I have 3 branches here, 1, 2, 3. Those I'm going to keep, and I'm just going to cut off this top branch piece right there. And this I can save for another project. So I'm going to take my liquid glue. I would tell you who I got the poinsettia die from if I knew who made it, but I've had it for so long, I honestly did not keep the label, and I don't remember. But you know, you guys can decorate your tags any way you want. Make it your own. I'm just kind of showing you how I put this together. Or you don't even have to make a tag. You can just make, you know, decorate your belly band however you like. And I glued it pretty much on the left side here, kind of angled. And then I stamped out from one of my stamp sets, a gift for you. And I backed it up with some red cardstock. And that I'm going to put right about here. And my poinsettia is going to go right about there. Just want to get under some of the leaves and push it down without smashing my flower too much. Okay. And then I took some gold ribbon. I'm going to push that through. Trim that off. And then I pull it back, and I usually put like a little dot of hot glue right here, just so I know it's gonna hold into place really well. Okay, and then I created a bow from some of my red and white twine. Oh, that's kind of wonky. It is so hot right now, guys, in southern Florida. It feels kind of funny making Christmas projects, but okay. So I just made a little bow, and I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue here. And I'm going to glue my bow on. And I'll probably end up trimming some of that off later. But that's the tag. And then to the belly band. Your belly band should measure 8 1/4 inches long by 1 inch wide. And you're going to put it in your scoreboard. And you're going to score at 2 1/8. And then again at 6 inches. This will leave you enough room when the belly band is on and the gift card is in. It won't be super, super tight that you can slide it on and off, but it won't be very loose either. So it's not going to fall off on you. Let's just fold up those score lines. Okay, so on my bottom section here, I'm going to add liquid glue on the edge, and then the top section here I'll add glue to the inside of that, and I'll just close it up. I'm going to press it down with a rag and wipe off any excess. Oh, I just didn't wait for it to dry, sorry. Okay, let me press it down really good with my bone folder. There we go. Okay, and then before I added my tag, I actually put it on the gift card holder. And I slid it in the middle. And then I wanted it at like a little bit of an angle. So I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to the back of the tag in that section. So right in here, eyeball that again, put that on, and then I'm going to slide it off. And then I'm going to continue where it's loose here to just bend it up a little bit and go in with my liquid glue and finish adhering it down. And then if there's any seeping out the back, I'll just wipe that off. Okay, and that's it, guys. That is our large gift card holder greeting card in one, if you want to stamp on the top or write your sentiment to somebody. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.